everyone, Miss Jenny here, and today for our Outdoor Art Week, I will be showing you how to make your very own paper pinwheel. Let's go ahead and get started. To make your paper pinwheel, you will need one square piece of paper. I like to use about a 6-inch square. Anything up to about 9 inches will be okay. You'll also need a smaller scrap piece of paper, some scissors, glue, a pencil to draw with, a push pin or a thumbtack, and some type of wooden stick. You could use a wooden dowel rod or an old pencil, or even a stick that you found outside. To begin making your paper pinwheel, fold the square piece of paper in half diagonally so that it makes a triangle. Open it back up, and we're going to fold it diagonally again with the opposite two corners. When you open it up, you should see an X where the two folded lines intersect or cross over each other. Now we're going to use some scissors to make cuts along each line, starting at the corners going towards the center. But what's really important is that we do not cut all the way across or all the way to the center. We want to stop cutting right about halfway between the corners and the center of the X. The next thing we're going to do is use some glue and apply a big solid circle of glue right in the center of your square piece of paper. And now we're going to begin bending one corner from each of these cut pieces. We're going to bend it and fold the corner to where it is going to stick into the glued circle that we applied. Make sure you don't actually fold or crease the paper. You just want it to be a nice curvy bend. You may have to hold it down with one hand. And we're going to repeat, bending over one corner from each of these and applying it into the glue dot. You may even need to reapply more glue as you go all the way around. And again, we're only folding or bending over one corner from each cut piece. Notice how this corner is left hanging out. So I'm going to apply a little bit more glue on top. Fold these down with one hand. And keep going around and around until our 4 corners glued down. You may need to hold these down for a moment to give a chance for the glue to dry. And the next thing we're going to do is, using that scrap piece of paper, we're going to draw and cut out a small circle about the size of a quarter. I'm actually going to just trace the lid of my glue stick. It's just about the perfect size and shape. And don't worry if your circle isn't perfectly round. It does not need to be perfect. We're going to be gluing this circle right into the center on top of the corners that we folded down. This will help to keep the pinwheel kind of stuck together and a little bit more strong. Apply some glue, place the circle in the middle, hold it down. Next, we will need the thumbtack and a wood stick. Use the thumbtack to very carefully poke a hole through the center of your pinwheel, right in the middle of that small circle. If you need help from an adult, go ahead and get help. You want to be very careful so you don't poke yourself in the fingers. And so I'm just going to very carefully poke a hole with my thumbtack through the center of my pinwheel. And go ahead and leave the thumbtack inside. Don't worry about taking that back out. The next thing we're going to do is actually use the thumbtack to attach the pinwheel to your wooden stick. So I'm going to line the tip of my thumbtack up with the wood stick and very carefully press it inside. You may need help from an adult with this. All right, so I have attached my pinwheel with my thumbtack to the wooden stick. Next, I'm going to give it a spin to see how well it works. Sometimes if we press too hard, it may be too tight, so you may need to loosen the thumbtack up a little bit. If we don't press it in deep enough, it may be too loose and it may be kind of wobbly, so you may need to tighten it. So the thumbtack may need a little bit of adjusting to either make it tighter or looser, depending on what's going on. So mine is looking pretty good. It's spinning pretty well. I could actually loosen it up just a little bit. Well, thank you so much for joining me today and making your very own paper pinwheel with me.